This is what I make pretty much every single day just by driving around my own city. And no, I'm not putting in 12-hour days delivering lukewarm tacos. And I get it. I know it's possible for a few top tier drivers in major cities to hit numbers like this. But for the average person, it's an unpredictable grind for way much less. What I'm doing is different. This is a real sustainable business that you could build right in your local area. In this video, I'm showing you the exact daily blueprint that I follow to do it. So forget what you think you know about the gig economy. The real goal isn't fighting for scraps on oversaturated delivery apps. The consistent, life-changing money is in serving your local community directly. It's about becoming essential. Let's jump into it. Before we even get started, we got to talk about the most important part of the whole thing, and that's your mindset. If you're coming from the world of DoorDash or Uber Eats, you train to be an order taker. An order pops up and you react. It's like being a hamster on a wheel and the apps are just feeding you pellets. To make $300 a day consistently, you got to stop thinking like a gig worker and start acting like a business owner. And what does that mean? It means you're not just a driver anymore. You're a logistics partner. Your clients aren't random people ordering burritos. They local business owners that depend on you. And I'm talking about businesses like florists, law offices, pharmacies, machine shops, bakeries, architects, electricians, plumbers. These are your customers. They need documents, parts, products, and supplies moved across town. Their business literally depends on it. They will gladly pay a premium for a courier they can trust. And the market for this is massive. You let FedEx and UPS handle the big, bulky, long-haul stuff, but there's a huge underserved gap in local same-day delivery, and that's our sweet spot. That's our goldmine. The goal isn't to do 50 tiny, low-profit deliveries. It's to land a handful of high-value, repeat clients who sees you as a valuable part of their team. The shift from quantity to quality is the first secret into smashing past the gig app income ceiling. You're not just earning a fare, you providing a premium business-to-business service. A $300 day, it doesn't start with my first delivery. It starts at 5 a.m. with a coffee and my computer set up. The first hour is without a doubt the most important part of my day. This is where I stop being just a driver and become a dispatcher, a route planner, and a CEO. First thing first, I'm gonna open up my calendar and my routing software. Currently, I'm using Trackpad and ShipDay, but I'm in the process of moving completely over to ShipDay. Video on that coming soon. From the night before, I confirm today's scheduled pickups. Next, I'm checking the details in the notes. And when I'm checking the customer notes, I'm looking for any special details or information I need. So like pickup numbers, if the addresses was adjust, I'm checking the dimensions so I know exactly what type of equipment I may need. If I need my dolly, extra straps, blankets, if I got to hire help, even a COVID test, anything I may need, I'm making sure I'm prepared. Next, I'm gonna plug every single one of the stops into my route optimization tool. And this is a hard and fast rule you must follow. Don't just wing it with Google Maps. A dedicated software like ShipDay, Routific, or Trackpad will analyze all your stops and map out the best and most efficient route. It literally tells me how my day is going to flow. This step alone easily cut my travel time by 30% at least. So now while the app is doing this thing, I'm checking my email and my business phone for any on-demand requests that may have came in overnight. Might be something urgent in there, a high-value customer, maybe a law firm needing documents dropped, or a mechanic who need parts from a supplier across town. These are rush jobs and they command a premium price. Before I even leave the house, I have a clear, optimized plan. I know exactly where I'm going, the order I'm doing it in, and what my estimated earnings are before I even start the van. And that's the difference between hoping for a good day and engineering one. My morning block from 8 a.m. to noon, it's all about execution. It's head down, music up, and I'm locked in. I'm knocking out these routes with efficiency. By midday from 12 to 3, that's when my strategy shifts. This is your chance to turn a good day into a truly great one. This is my prime time for finding new clients. Let's say I end up at an industrial park. I don't just drop the package and be out. I look around. I see a dozen other businesses that probably have the exact same needs. After I complete my delivery, I take 10 minutes and I walk into 2 or 3 of them. I have my simple flyer and my link bracelet ready. Hey, I'm a local independent carrier and I was just making a delivery next door. If you ever need something moved across town, here's my flyer, here's my card. I'm more flexible and usually faster than the bigger companies. 9 times out of 10, they'll take the card, and every so often someone will say, you know what, I actually do have something. And this is how you plant seeds and you build a network. Landing just 1 or 2 new regular clients a month, that will completely transform your income. The other key to my $300 a day is handling on-demand calls. And this is where having a clear pricing list is an absolute must. You got to be able to give a quote instantly. And this is where your job forms and the apps we build, this is where they come in and save the day. My formula is simple: a base rate plus a per mile charge plus any extra fees for urgency or heavy weight. So for an example, a standard delivery might be $20 base plus $1.50 per mile. But an urgent, I need it there now delivery, that's a $40 base plus $2 per mile. Don't you ever be afraid to charge for the value you provide. The client isn't paying you for your gas. They're paying you to solve their expensive problems. So late afternoon from 3 p.m. to around 5 p.m., that's usually a lot of activity from businesses rushing to get things out before they close. This is when those seeds you planted earlier, this is when they start to sprout. That office manager from the industrial park suddenly remember he need a box of materials sent to a conference. And because you left your card, you get the call, not some random gig app. So this time period, 3 to 5, is also when I handle any reverse logistics, and that's picking things up that needs to be returned. After the final drop-off, my day still isn't quite done. I head home for one last critical step, the evening wrap-up. This takes about 30 minutes. First, I'm gonna do a quick vehicle check. I do a walk around, check my tire pressure, and I make sure my fluids are topped off. Your vehicle is your #1 asset. Treat it like gold. A little preventative maintenance can save you from a breakdown that can wipe out your whole day's profit. Next, I'm gonna sit down with my numbers, and this is CEO time. I log every single job into a simple spreadsheet. Who the client was, the payout, the mileage, and any expenses like gas, food, and tolls. You gotta know your code numbers. Things like what was my profit per mile, who are my most profitable clients. Tracking this stuff daily, it helps me spot trends, and it also helps me make smarter decisions for the next day. And this is how you make sure you're not just busy, but you actually profitable. Finally, I look ahead. I shoot out quick confirmation and texts for any scheduled orders I already have. Something brief and simple. Good afternoon, Mr. John. Just confirming I'll be at the shop tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. for that downtown delivery. That's a small step, but it screams reliability and professionalism. It makes sure my anchor clients are locked in for the next day, and my $300 goal is already halfway there before I even go to sleep. All right, I know you got questions, so let's get right into the nitty-gritty details. First, what kind of vehicle do I need? And honestly, you could probably start with the car you already own. A reliable 4-door sedan is perfect for documents, medical samples, and small boxes. As you grow, you could think about upgrading to a SUV or a small cargo van, but don't let your current car stop you from getting started. Second question, how about insurance? So I try to avoid advising on insurance needs and the requirements. This is a critical step. Each state and city is different. Your personal auto insurance almost certainly does not. Let me repeat that. Your personal auto insurance almost certainly does not cover you for commercial use. You need to call your agent and get a commercial policy or a business use rider policy. It's a non-negotiable cost of doing business, and it protects you, your vehicle, and your client product. Third, what apps and tech do I really need? Besides your smartphone, the two most important tools are route optimization apps like Midday or TrackPod, and a simple way to track your money. You could use QuickBooks or some type of self-employed, just some type of detailed spreadsheet just to start. The key is to track every dollar in and every dollar out for your taxes. Look, building a local carrier business is one of the smartest and straightforward hustles you can start today. You're in total control. There's no algorithm cutting your pay. You're not competing with 1,000 other drivers and only getting $2 tips. This is about providing a real professional service to your local community and getting paid what you actually worth. The blueprint is simple. Think like a CEO, plan your day like a pro, and build real relationships. And you charge for the value you deliver on. That's the whole secret. That's how you build a local carrier Goldmine. Now you got the blueprint to get started. If you got any value from this video, do me a solid. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment for more videos just like this. Now, my question of the day. What's one type of business in your town that you think desperately needs a reliable carrier? Drop your answer in the comments below. I love to see what ideas you come up with. Until next time, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, get to your hustle. Peace.